marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back to throw now on first down.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd and 10.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Baltimore defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. They're going to try and throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
Rig alert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
19 tight.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. They'll look to throw here on first down.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ronald Darby.
And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, middle.
Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Jamin Davis able to record his 5th sack of the season. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's Jordan Stout now.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
That is caught.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cut.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Anthony Averett picks it.
And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Here's Jackson. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 35-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Jackson on 1st down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
And he's brought down.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Washington. Quentin Johnston with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Or they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, not much happening there, not much at all. They'll get to it and down it, but at the 35-yard line.
Pass below 80. Stop below 18. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
He gets it to Johnston.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders.
Sensational he was last week, over 200 yards, and the simple quote that we saw this week was, keep him in front of us. They're going to have to do that.
And when they say that, it means tackling him after the catch. Because once he makes the catch, you may catch it in front. But if you don't tackle him, he's behind you at that point, and that's how he racks up the big yardage.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the
touchdown! Antonio Gibson from 8 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 77 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. And McLaurin, the motion man right. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. William Jackson with a pick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts,
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
18 runners.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Finds Johnston.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. That's 2nd down.
Now a toss left side for Dobbins.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Terry McLaurin,
32 yards.
ends. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
2nd and 15. And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Then look at this. He's going to keep it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. A quick throw caught by Godwin. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson being chased out left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Report.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. This time, Jackson will throw it. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, report. Report. No, we changed it. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 31-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Gibson here running out of the gun. Oh, heck of a move. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
First down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Flush to his right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found him.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Commanders 20, Ravens 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 43.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 45-yard line.
Jackson. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Change it.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, 36 yards.
And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. kick it away following the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
13 yards there and a Washington first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And he'll take this to the... field before going out of bounds.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They'll look to throw again. They'll buy some time right.
He's got it to Gibson.
Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Commanders have taken a fourth quarter lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Score, Commanders 28, Ravens 24.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tightrope.
There he goes, left side.
Still on his feet. He's on his way.
And finally taken down at the 15.
181 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
13. Right shot. Middle.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
on 2nd and 10.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter.
Let's go now.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at the 40. Now back to throw.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That throw right sideline is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is important. More than capable of torching a secondary any week is evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Out left to Dotson.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Flush to his right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
Well, they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan...
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance, you lack the vision from sacrilegious.